Hello! Today we are going to do the FabFitFun Summer 2019 unboxing. And I might have taken a peek this time. I'm usually pretty good about not doing that, but I still haven't read much about the product, so we're going to be discovering this all together. But you know the drill, in typical FabFitFun fashion, I ended up getting some add-ons. So add-ons are just additional products that you can get sent with the actual box that comes quarterly. So I'll walk you through my add-ons. I didn't get that many this time, so this part shouldn't last too long. The first one happens to be this massive box that is the David's Premium Natural Toothpaste. It says it's fluoride-free and sulfate-free, so it's a bit more natural. I did a couple of videos on natural deodorant, and those got a lot of views. People asked a lot of questions, and so I kind of thought trying out a natural toothpaste could be something else that people are interested in. But I was also interested for myself because I have a good friend who I've mentioned before. Her handle on Instagram is Kaylin Weir. And I grew up next door to her, and she has gotten really into natural products, and this was voted her #1 natural toothpaste. And it looks like it comes, I just opened this up, it comes with a tube key, slide on the end and roll. So this key right here, as you can see, it has this little slit in the side. So this you can roll onto the bottom of the toothpaste so that you don't waste a drop. So that's pretty cool because since it is like a metal toothpaste tube, I bet that it would be kind of challenging to get all of the product out. So this is really cool. I've never seen anything like this and definitely didn't expect it. It smells good. It smells very minty. It definitely doesn't smell like crust with scope or anything like that, but I wasn't expecting it to smell that way. So I'm pretty excited to try this out. I've been using Sensodyne and it's helped so much with my sensitive teeth. So I am a little nervous to go back to normal toothpaste, but I'll report back on how this works for me. The next add-on I got was this Rodial, I don't know how to pronounce this exactly, Vitamin C Energizing Face Mask. I love sheet masks, and I usually try to stock up when there are different sales like this. I wish that it would come with something that showed me the price so that I could tell you the discount, but everything is pretty much like 50 to 70% off in these sales. So this pack comes with 4 different face masks. Face masks to me are super important in the summertime, especially as I'm spending more time in the sun, and I travel a lot, and so my skin is just drying out. I recently used like little eye patches while I was traveling, and I do want to throw a mask or two in my big luggage when I go to Europe this summer. This brand, speaking of travel, is actually a cosmetic brand that was meant for travelers. It's Wander Beauty, and I haven't tried anything from this brand before, so when I saw that they were available for a super discounted price, I was pretty excited. So one thing that I've heard nothing but good things about is this Wander Beauty Glow Ahead Face Oil. When I say these products are meant for travel, I just mean like the fluid ounce size of these products fits all TSA airline standards for you to carry them on. So for instance, this Glow Ahead Face Oil is 0.84 ounces, and obviously 3 ounces or below is allowed on a plane. And then I also picked up this Wander Beauty Dive In Moisturizer. Now I liked this because for travel, you don't want to travel with like jars of products. They take up too much space, they're a little too bulky, and so this just seemed like a better option. I definitely will try these out before I actually leave for my trip, because you always want to test out a product on your skin before you go committing to like 2 full weeks to using a product, because what if it breaks you out or it's really not as effective as you had hoped and you could have just packed something that you loved. So skincare is something that I try to keep extremely consistent when I travel so that my skin doesn't go haywire in different climates, using different waters, so on and so forth. I also got this No BS Vitamin C and E Serum. It says it's pomegranate, hyaluronic acid, and green tea. Now this is really intriguing to me because it's supposed to be a very pure, it says potent formula, clean ingredients, no BS, no parabens, no phthalates, no sulfates, no synthetic fragrances, it's gluten-free, it's not tested on animals. It's just a straight up vitamin C and E serum. I had recently been recommended the vitamin C serum from Drunk Elephant, and that costs roughly $1 million. I'm just kidding. It's not that expensive. It's like $100 or something. That's just a little bit painful for me to pay. Now, if it's a really good product, maybe it's something that I should be splurging on, but why not try something a little lower cost that has wonderful ingredients first? Because this could be a really good alternative. And last but not least in the add-ons is this very wild product for me, and this is the Peta Jane Perfection Tanning Mist. This says it is supposed to give you an instant tan, it sprays on clear, and it's supposed to not transfer to anything, and it kind of acts like a stain on your skin. Now, I would probably just use like one coat because I don't want to look super dark. I'm obviously pretty naturally fair, so I don't want people to go like, whoa, what happened to you? This is a surprisingly large bottle. It's 7 fluid ounces, but I'm assuming since it's supposed to cover your whole body with each use that it should probably come with a lot of product. So I'm a little nervous to try this out, but it could be something that we talk about in another video. I don't know. Self-tanners have always really intimidated me, and I really haven't had the best luck with different lotions and in-shower tanners or things like that. I really rarely ever even desire a product like this, but I had some credit in my account and I really love Dancing with the Stars and PETA, so I was like, why not? We'll give it a shot. I even watched the QVC review and it got pretty good reviews. So, okay, now on to the real unboxing. The box this month is super cute, very tropical, very summery, and it says that this is in support of Global Gift Foundation USA, Girls in Action Alliance with Eva Longoria Foundation. You open up the box and it always comes with some sort of magazine. Now this is pretty cool, it has good articles in it, but the thing that we'll be using the most today is actually the sheet that breaks down all of the products that you could have received in your box. And if this is the first FabFitFun unboxing you've ever watched, I'm going to be mentioning terms like select items and customization. And the cool thing about FabFitFun is that you can actually customize the box that comes to you each quarter to make it a little bit more your own and to kind of ensure that you'll actually love all of the products that you're getting in your box. So I'll also try to display all of the options that I could have chosen with each customization selection. And let's dive right in. Okay, so the first customization item was the first thing released. It was the first spoiler, and it's arguably the product I'm most excited about. And that happens to be the Sol de Janeiro or Janeiro. I'm not wonderful at the Spanish accents, but you get the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Cream Gel, so body wash, and you get their all famous Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This stuff smells so good. I've only had samples of this, but I've had multiple samples because I could never pull the trigger on a full-size lotion. This costs like 30 or 40 bucks. Let's see. It says that this duo retails for $45, and the individual lotion alone is something in like the $30 range, and I could just never justify it. So when I saw that this was an option in the box, it was a no-brainer. I was choosing this regardless of the other options available. With the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream and the body wash, I also could have gotten the Sutra Professional Mini Travel Blow Dryer in Soft Touch Marble, and I was very, very tempted by this, but I never travel with a hair dryer and it's never a problem, so I'm like, I don't want to add that and that'll be taking up space in my suitcase. But very cool concept. The Vicks Paula Hermione Lotus Towel. So this was a really pretty towel that was shaped like a lotus flower. I just got like 1,000,000 towels in the edit sale. I can link that for you below, so I definitely did not need a towel. Or the Spiritual Gangster Maya Kimono. So they advertised this as like something that you could wear out on the street. You could use it as a robe. You could wear it as a bathing suit cover-up. But it just wasn't really my style, and with how short I am, I was really worried about the length. So I thought that the perfect thing for me was definitely the body wash and the lotion. It has this wonderful tropical-y scent that's warm but fresh. Let's see if it has the notes for you. I wish that it had like the exact description of this scent, but it's kind of coconutty, kind of vanilla-y, almost maybe like, I don't want to go so far as to say butterscotch, but just know this is like a warm tropical scent that won't make you sick. Like it's not sickeningly sweet because I really don't like scents that are super duper sweet. So I am really, really excited to own this, especially at summertime. So great job FabFitFun. This was awesome. Okay, for the next item that I was able to customize, I chose this Living Proof No Frizz Nourishing Styling Cream. It's supposed to stop frizz and lightly condition. You put it in your clean, damp hair and it kind of helps with the flyaways and all the different things that come with humidity and hair breakage. And I just thought that this would be a really cool product to have around in the summer when I'm spending more time in the sun and in the chlorine and my hair is getting a little bit more dried out and frizzy. Now, I could have chosen this or the Ico London I Do Black Eyeliner, which is just like a liquid eyeliner. I had just recently gotten a liquid eyeliner in a Vox box from Influencer, so I knew that I didn't need that. And another option was a mystery item. And here it says, could it be a palette, a trigger ball, or maybe a primer? We love a good mystery and we promise it's a good one. So I have no idea what the mystery item ended up being. So if you were somebody that was brave and you chose the mystery item, let us know what you got in the comments below, because I know that they kind of range all over the place. So I'm very interested to hear what they sent out this go round. So the next item that I was able to customize was available to all members. And this allowed you to choose between the Burn 60 resistance bands, the Jennifer Zuner Star double necklace, or the Eau de May What a Pair set of 2 silicone wine glasses. I ended up going with the wine glasses because at my pool where I live, you can't bring any glass products. So if I wanted to sip a glass of wine by the pool or something, I just thought that this would be something that's really easy to throw in a bag. It won't get broken. It can easily be cleaned. You can throw it in the dishwasher. And I just thought that this was a cool concept. You could bring it with you to the pool, to the beach. And here they are, 2 pretty decently sized wine glasses. They smell very, very silicone-y at the moment, so I'll definitely wash these before using, but I like that it came with a little carrying bag and everything, so a very cool, unique item that I probably would not have purchased on my own, but I'm really glad that it was an option in the box, if that makes sense. The set of 2 silicone wine glasses retails for $25. So the next product in the box is this really cute tote. It has this little blue kind of Aztec-y pattern, and it has these nice little rope handles. This I just thought would be really practical for a beach bag or even just a tote that you can use, I don't know, to put groceries in at the grocery store. It just seemed like a pretty safe, versatile bet. So the other products that I could have chosen in this selection was the West Elm Indigo tie-dye bowls. These are just 3 varying sizes of bowls that you could be used as little catch-all bowls or maybe, you know, used for ice cream or fruit or something like that. They also had the Summer in Rose Navy Diamond Tote, which is what I got, which retails for $50. And then the XO Sienna Black Felt Letterboard. So letterboards, I think they're funny. I like follow some letterboard accounts on Instagram, but I don't necessarily want one sitting around, and I'm not gonna put clever sayings on it. So definitely a cute idea. I know that's a hot item of the moment, so they definitely captured that like trendiness there. But for me, I just think that the tote was a little bit more usable, which is why I went with that. Okay, and for the last customization item, I chose the Intelligent Nutrients Plant Stem Cell Science Refining Micro Polish, aka a face scrub. I really love face scrubs. I use them at least every other day because I like to physically exfoliate and chemically exfoliate back and forth, you know, like alternating every other day. FabFitFun usually does a really great job of including universal products like this that don't have to be specific to a particular skin type or a person. You know, a facial exfoliant is a facial exfoliant. Now, if you have super sensitive skin, maybe I can see where you'll have issues, but on the whole, this is an awesome product to include in the box. So along with this, I could have chosen between the facial exfoliant, which retails for $57, wowza. I could have chosen the Dr. Rogers Restore Healing Balm, which I knew I definitely didn't need because I have a couple of these balms from Glossier right now. They're the exact same thing. You can put them on your knuckles, you can put it on your cuticles, your lips, wherever it just needs a little bit of hydration. Or I could have chosen the Kula Organic SPF 30 Makeup Setting Sunscreen Spray. And I had this selected for a while. One thing that I do like to do is go to Sephora, go to these different products websites and read reviews on the products because I don't want to end up with a product that's bad that's just thrown into a subscription box. So I really like to do some recon before making my selections. And a couple of you commented on my add-ons videos saying like, oh, that thing has bad reviews. And sure enough, I went to the Sephora website and people were complaining that it was stinging their face. So I figured I would just go with the facial scrub. And it says that the cooling mist retails for $36 and the healing balm retails for $30. So this was like a really expensive set of products here. All right, so now on to the 4, yes, I said 4 items that every single person gets. I feel like this box was really filled with a lot of products. Maybe in the past we've just gotten like maybe higher value items, so there's fewer items. I don't know, this seems like a lot. But one is this pack of Invisibobbles. This comes with a pack of 6 and they're actually the smaller kind. And I have the bigger kind and I don't really like them. I have always wished for the smaller kind, even though I have really thick hair and the bigger one seems like it would be a good idea, it doesn't really hold my hair tight enough like a typical ponytail holder does for me. So this is a really awesome product that I am very excited to have. And it comes in just like a neutral color and a clear, so it can kind of suit most hair colors. The Invisibobble Original Duo Pack retails for $16, and it says this is the answer to all of your ponytail problems. This revolutionary hair tool provides a strong grip, yet leaves your hair traceless. So the thing with these is that you're supposed to be able to take your hair out of a ponytail, and it's not supposed to have that dreaded crease in the back of your head. The next thing has the prettiest packaging, and this is the Generation Clay Ultraviolet Brightening Purple Clay Mask. It says to use this, you apply an even layer to clean, dry skin, you wait 10 minutes or until the mask starts to tighten, and then you use water to gently rinse off your mask in circular motions, then lightly pat your skin dry. This is something that I also like to use in the summers, well, really year-round, in conjunction with those sheet masks that I mentioned, because when you're putting sunscreen on your face and you have different moisturizers and you're sweating, sometimes it's really nice to get in there and really clean out the pores. And I feel like different clay masks like this do a really good job of kind of sucking out all the nastiness in your face, and it washes off really nicely and kind of exfoliates when you wash it off. And I don't have any clay masks at the moment, so this is a really great product for me. This retails for $39, and I've honestly never even heard of Generation Clay. And this beautiful box is the Grayson Stella Spray All Day Rose Spray. It's a hydrating rose facial spray. It says that you're supposed to mist 4 to 5 sprays onto your face with your eyes closed before or after makeup. So you can kind of treat this as like a prep step, like a toner, or you can treat this as like a let me help make sure that all the powders on my face and stuff don't look too powdery and it helps your makeup blend together kind of product. It seems really hefty. Wow, it's a really big bottle and it's very pretty. This comes with 8.11 fluid ounces. That is huge. I'll spray some on my face now so we can see the... It definitely has a very rosy scent, and the sprayer isn't the most like fine even mist. Like I'll say I kind of got big droplets on this side of my face. So maybe you don't necessarily want to use this as a makeup setting spray or like to use after your makeup. This may be a better step beforehand, and maybe even go in with a cotton pad and kind of use it as a toner. This retails for $25.95, and this is something that I would definitely never buy on my own. Like if I'm gonna get a skincare product, I really want it to serve a purpose. So I want it to be like healing my skin in some way, transforming my skin in some way, and this is totally just an extra step. So a subscription box is a wonderful place to receive just an extra step, and it's not something that you specifically put your money toward. And last but not least is a product I would absolutely never buy. So this is, I'm skeptical about this to say the least. This is a Wish, and this brand is like, I don't know, we've gotten a couple of products from them in past FabFitFun boxes and I haven't been super impressed. Their logo just kind of makes them look like a cheaper brand, and maybe that's me being shallow. But this is the Powerfully Effective Naturals Coconut Milk and Verbena Exfoliating Foot Mask. It soothes and softens and provides intense hydration. It's paraben-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free, DEA and TEA-free, petrochemical-free, cruelty-free, Leaping Bunny certified. So I can totally see why this was included in the box, especially in the summer when we're wearing sandals all the time. Our feet are probably getting dry and cracked after being in the chlorine or in the seawater. And so this is kind of a fun, I don't know, treat yourself kind of product. This says, get your feet sandal ready. Natural ingredients like willow bark extract and pumpkin seed exfoliate and polish for your softest feet ever. Yeah, it smells fine. It doesn't smell super great, but it definitely doesn't smell bad. It's kind of a clear, very milky, soft substance. Maybe this is chemically exfoliating your feet? So I'll put this to use and let you know how I feel about it. That was absolutely everything in the summer 2019 box, but something that I started a couple of boxes back was going through my items that came in the previous quarter's box, so in this case, the spring 2019 box, and quickly running through every product to let you know how I liked it, how it performed, and if I thought that box was worth it ultimately. So first things first is the one product that I actually have not used at all. And this little backpack was one of the customization items. I'm so glad that I got it. I actually just got back from Disneyland and saw a million people carrying this backpack, but I had previously bought another backpack that I actually like a little better that serves the same purpose. So this was probably not the best choice on my part, especially since I tried diligently to choose products that don't repeat in my, I don't know, room. But alas, I didn't do a great job. I'm sure I'll still be able to put this to use, and if I don't after a couple more months, I may end up donating it. But I still stand behind the fact that this is a really cute bag that would be really useful had I not already had one. So this was just totally my fault. The next item was this body scrub, and I'm not gonna lie, this was one that I was really skeptical about. I thought that the smell was gonna be the thing that gets me, and the smell is actually fine. It is sweet, sweeter than I would typically choose for a product like this or in general, but it's the consistency that kind of bothers me. Now I've used a good amount, as you can see, it's like halfway done, but it gets your shower so dirty. It just flies everywhere, and since it's black, it's really noticeable on my shower curtain liner because the granules are so watery and not held together very well. It's hard to rub all over your body. I definitely would never repurchase this, but it's not as bad as that black lava caviar one that I had to throw away because the scent was so bad. This stuff I clearly liked. You can tell I'm almost out of it, but it's been laying down. This is the Way Hair Care Leavein Conditioner. So this is something that I sprayed on today, actually, right before I blow dried my hair. It just adds a little bit more moisture, kind of just a leave-in conditioner to help, you know, tame the flyaways, keep your hair overall a little bit more healthy when you're using heat styling tools. And I have really liked this. Brian loves the smell of this. It's like a very floral, kind of not in a bad way, but a more mature scent. And these are not the types of scents that I typically go for. So it is a good product, but I really like my Briogeo one a little bit better. So I'll probably stick with that, but this was an awesome item and clearly I've gotten my use out of it. And next up is the Korres Wild Rose Vitamin C Brightening Sleeping Facial. This I have really liked, and I just ran out of my other moisturizer, so I've used this for about 3 weeks. It's so thick and so nice, and I've used it again for 3 weeks and it barely looks like I've made a dent because a little goes a long way. The smell is a really, really light rose. It's not overwhelming you with the scent, and I've just loved Korres products. I really liked the body butter that we got in the past. On the whole, Korres has done a really good job for me, and I'm really glad that I ended up choosing this nighttime facial, aka just nighttime moisturizer. It's been really good. Yes. I put this in the package because I don't know the healthiest way to store this, but this is the dry brush. And I tried to use this 2 or 3 times, and honestly, I'm a wimp. This thing hurt really bad to me. And it said that this has vigorous bristles, like on a scale of gentle, mild to vigorous. This is the most vigorous, and I think it might be too vigorous for me. Now, I've read a couple of things, or maybe a couple of you commented and said, you're really supposed to start with the gentle bristles and kind of work your way up. So maybe I was just starting a little bit too aggressively. It's definitely never something I think about. Like, I'm never like, oh, I need a dry brush before I get in the shower or something. It's supposed to help with lymphatic draining and maybe even cellulite, but I don't know. This hasn't been the most used product for me, and this is, again, another one that I chose, so totally my fault. Could have chosen another product. This thing. I wasn't even excited when we opened this. I've used this 2 or 3 times and I haven't had issues with it. The thing about this is that it's the salmon color. And so to me, that's supposed to be color correcting. And they even marketed this as kind of a color correcting eye cream. And when I put this on, the color just instantly fades away. Like, it definitely did not color correct under my skin. Now, on the flip side, I also heard that this made people's makeup kind of bead up underneath. It didn't really layer well underneath makeup, and I did not experience that problem. So it's fine. I'll definitely use this, but I don't think that it necessarily depuffed my eyes. I don't think that it was color correcting. It's just added moisture to put under your eyes. Oh, one thing that I don't have with me right now is the Swell water bottle. I got the black one. It's kind of a smaller size, but I love it. And Swell actually recently came out with new tops to where you can like leave the top on, unscrew it a little bit, and just drink from that. So I'm considering buying that top to pair with that water bottle so that I don't have to like unscrew it and drink, because when I'm exercising, it's a little bit hard to fumble around in the dark with that top. I know, this is a stupid complaint, but anyway. This was a free item that I got for ordering other add-ons. It was just kind of like a throw this in because thank you for paying more money. And this was the Love Beauty and Planet Coconut and Lang Lang Energizing Deodorant. This is another natural deodorant that I actually really liked. And it is a formula unlike anything else I've tried. As you can see, it's just kind of white and clear, and it goes on so soft. It smells divine. This was one that I was a little bit worried would kind of sour over time, but no. You smell like the beach all day when you use this. Now, my Schmidt's one still does a better job with sweat, but on the whole, I really, really like this deodorant, and I'm interested to try their lavender scent. They sell this at Target, and I'll put the price on the screen because I'm not sure of it right now, but I do really like this natural deodorant. And that, my friends, is absolutely everything for this FabFitFun unboxing. So if you're on a binge and you want to watch some more, I'll link my FabFitFun playlist below for you to see previous boxes. And if you're interested in signing up, want to learn a little bit more, I'll put a discount code in the description box below for you. So if you like this video, then like it, stick around, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.